Anyway, we got some weather going on.
I know. We got a lot to talk about in the weather department.
Talk amongst yourselves.
You bring up some great points, though, Mo. I mean, there's a dog licking my face. Where's that tongue been? Guys, let's talk about what we've got going on here, because we've really got a pretty big weather story to spend some time chatting about. Now, right now outside, it's so calm. It's a fine night. It's been a great-looking day. I mean, crazy temps out there, getting up close to 60 degrees. Well, right now, you're coming in at 57 degrees. It is tranquil and it is mild out there. Overnight low is not going to be that cold. 42 degrees, no weather worries overnight. Getting into your day tomorrow, this is your day. Saturday's the day. Remember last week at this time, I was telling you the exact same thing. Take your Saturday to go out, do your outdoor activities. The better day to go shopping is going to be Saturday, and also use it to secure the holiday decorations, things like that, because weather's going downhill. Now, it's not so much Sunday morning. You're going to wait a little bit on that. Now, this is how the coastal storm is going to shape up. It just looks very similar to what we had last Sunday. Some signs right now are showing maybe even a little bit stronger in certain areas. In terms of the heavy rain, looking like up to 3 inches possible. We're saying 1.5 to 3 inches. Could be some folks that approach 4 inches. Last week, the biggest rain total we had, 5 inches in portions of New Jersey. One little town had 5 inches. Strong winds with this storm gusting over 40 miles per hour. Could be some 40 to maybe 50 mile per hour gusts, whereas last week we had one spot in New Jersey that had a 59 mile per hour gust. But you're similar. Coastal flooding is more likely with this particular storm than what we had last week, and I'll show you why. It's more of a coastal element. Rainfall, European is suggesting right here. I mean, that's pretty uniform. Anywhere from 1.5 inches to around 3 inches at 2.9 in Greenwich. All right, when you compare that to the GFS, there's the European with that big number, about 3 inches. The GFS is saying 1.6. Okay, so 1.5 inches to 3 inches right there. I do want to show you the North American model, because yesterday this was showing next to nothing earlier in the day, and now they are on board with that, inch to 2.5 inch range. Everybody now sees this as a big rainmaker. This is not a snowstorm. It's a big rainmaker for us. Could be a little bit of snow on the tail end, but it's more rain. Consequently, the entire area with some sort of a flood risk. This is freshwater flooding, flash flooding. The area shaded in yellow has an increased risk compared to the area shaded in green. But there's also going to be an element of some coastal flooding, because the winds are kicking in. And this time those winds will have the component coming in right off the water, stacking that water up on shore. So you don't see any hazardous winds Saturday, 4:30. I mean, you got winds that are basically, 10 to 15 miles per hour. 22 was depicted in Montauk. But now you get to Sunday at lunchtime. All right, they picked up a little bit. I mean, it's a little breezier out there, but this is not a problem. Okay, that's the timing difference between last week's storm. It was more later Sunday. This is going to be really the worst of it early Monday morning. But you're going to find that you get to late Sunday night into early Monday. Now, 5:30 a.m., it's the morning commute. Come on. The entire area with wind gusts that are in the 30s to the 40s. Look at that, 55 for Belmar, 58, Toms River. That wind coming in off the water the entire time period. Okay, you get to Monday 5 p.m. and now you see the winds on the backside have shifted. They're still blowing pretty strong at around 5 p.m. strongly, but you're also going to watch those temperatures start coming down a bit, and maybe a little bit of snow on the back end of this storm. We've issued a red alert specifically for that time period from Sunday throughout the day on Monday, and it's Sunday night, not Sunday morning, Sunday night into Monday, with some heavy bouts of rain and windy conditions, especially for the Monday morning commute. 1.5 to 3 inches of rain and gusts, as I showed you, 40 miles per hour, if not 50 miles per hour. Coastal flooding, a bigger element with this storm than what I had last week projected. So across the board, I think your eyes are just drawn to that red color. It's later Sunday into Monday. It's a red alert for the exact same thing we had last week. 7 days later, it's a repeat performance out there. I do want to mention that chance for a little snow on the tail end, not monumental, but there is a chance this time, and it's a chance to see some of that snow, very minor, come into New York City.
All right.
We shall see. Thank you,
I'm talking
Lonnie.
like 1/10 of an inch, but a little chance.
Okay, very exciting.
Thanks,
with the red alert in the forecast, our team will be coming on the air early Monday morning to help you navigate the rain and the wind and that tiny bit of snow. Join us starting at 4 a.m.